Hey guys, it's Emily here from the Wellington County Museum and Archives with our step-by-step video to make your very own egg carton goldfish. Stick around and I'll show you just how to make them. So to make your egg carton goldfish, you'll need a couple of things that you'll find in your kit, and then there's a couple other things that you might need to find around your house to complete the craft. In your kit, you'll have an egg carton, some orange tissue paper, a pipe cleaner, and some googly eyes. And then around the house, you'll need to find some glue. And then you'll need to find something to color your goldfish. I'm going to use some paint today, so I have some orange paint, a little tray, a paintbrush, and a jar with some water to wash my brush off. But if you don't have any paint at home, you can also use markers or crayons or pencil crayons. So you can use whatever you want to color that goldfish. So to get us started, we're going to start by making our egg carton the color that we want. So I'm going to take my glue, the tissue paper, the eyes, and the pipe cleaner and just put them to the side. And I'm going to get my paint ready here. Shake this up, and I'm going to put a little bit of paint in the tray. And I'm going to take my egg carton and paint it orange. Now, if you don't want an orange goldfish, you can also do some crazy colors, like if you wanted to do a purple fish, or a green fish, or a red fish, or any color of fish that you want. It doesn't have to be orange. You could even do polka dots if you wanted to, or zigzags, or any sort of design that strikes your fancy. Okay, so we're almost done here. Just gonna add a little bit more to some spots that need just a little bit more paint. Perfect. Okay, so now that we've got our egg carton painted or colored, I'm gonna set it down and let it dry for a moment. Wash off my brush. And then I'm going to put the paint and the jar and the brush to the side while we move on to the next thing. So now that the paint is dry on our egg carton, we can move on and put on the face and the fins and the tail for our goldfish. So for this part, you'll need the pipe cleaner, your googly eyes, your tissue paper, and some glue. We're going to start with the face for our goldfish, and we're going to start with the mouth. We're going to take the pipe cleaner, and I'm just going to wrap it around the tip of my finger to create an open mouth shape that you see fish blowing bubbles out of. I'm going to twist it to secure it so it looks a little bit like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue, I'm going to put a little bit onto the egg carton here. And I'm going to put on my pipe cleaner mouth, just like this. Now, you might find that you need to pinch and hold it for just a little bit. If you have a little bit of excess glue, like what I do here, you can wipe it off with a paper towel if you need. I'm going to use one of my pieces of tissue paper and just wipe a little bit off. And I'm going to pinch it with my finger to make sure that the pipe cleaner is going to stick to the egg carton. Perfect. All right, now it's time to put on our eyes here. So I'm going to take my glue, and just like before, I'm going to put 2 dots, one for each of the eyes. And I'm going to glue those eyes on right on top of the mouth. You might find that you need to pinch these as well. All right, now we're going to set it to dry. We're gonna move on now to the fins and the tail, and for this part you're gonna need your tissue paper and the glue again. So to make your tail, we're gonna start with a couple of strips of orange tissue paper, and you can bundle them up together into a pile just like this. And then to make it nice and bushy, what we're going to do is we're going to pinch in the middle of the tissue paper with your fingers. Pinch it together, so then the top will look a little bit like this, nice and bushy here. Now for the tail, we're gonna glue it onto the back of our egg carton here. So I'm going to take my glue, put a little bit on the back, and then I'm going to glue the tail on with the part that we pinched together. Just like this. And just like before, I'm going to pinch with my finger so that it sticks for us. You might find that you need to count to 20 or 30 to make sure that it's nice and stuck onto that egg carton. Excellent. Okay, and now for the fins, we're going to do the same thing, but we're just going to use some smaller pieces of tissue paper. So you can take your strips of tissue paper, fold them in half and in half again, and then pinch just like so to make a nice little fin here. And now for the fin, we're going to glue it onto the side of the egg carton. And we're going to pinch it just to make sure it's going to stick for us. You can fluff it out a little bit later if you'd like. And we're going to do the same on the other side. We're going to take some bunches of tissue paper, fold it to make it a little bit smaller, and pinch it together. Fluff it out a little bit, and then glue it onto the egg carton. And pinch it here too, make sure that it sticks. Excellent. So here is our very own egg carton goldfish. Hope you guys enjoy this Museum on Your Doorstep craft kit this week. Check out our website for more craft kit deliveries. Our website is www.wellington.ca/museum, and we'll see you next time.